Hello, all you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Rdyjin, and this is The Last Hope Scar, Season 2, Episode 11, Book-Kun and You. We do have Rdyjin here doing art today. You'll see him after the beginning art scroll. But this is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. It is in open playtest and available on our Discord, so do go check it out through our link tree down in the description below. For now, let's go and get started with introductions, beginning with the cute lion Kerr.
Hello everyone, I'm Kerr, I am the Storyteller, and I am here to bring you joyful, happy, fun times. Pay no attention to the title of the tip goal today.
Ooh.
And I am Tochemay, and I am playing Brussel, the Bulbasaur. Poison grass type.
We're missing the cute one today.
True, we are missing the cute one. But I am
The
Rdyjin, and I am playing as Hunter, the dark psychic type Mightyena.
And I am playing. I am Foxfiend, and I'm playing Kin, the fire type Vulpix.
I am Merl, and I am playing Midnight, the Dark type Zoroark, who is not at all worried about the title or the tip goal.
Hello, I'm Talderis, and I'll be playing Shade, the dark type Zora, where you can totally trust his evolution and talkie icon right now.
Totally.
Hey all, it's William Swiftfoot, and I am playing Shale, the grass ground variant Sandshrew, and nerd of the party.
Alright, let's go and move over to the recap. Just like last week, let's go ahead and have everything from Kin's perspective, and then we'll move over to... let's have Shale do the actual recap.
Okay.
So, last session, we finished off the day, right? And started the morning after. I am trying to remember whether it last session started before or after the incident with the masseuse.
The masseuse happened last session.
Yeah, it happened. last
Okay.
session.
Cool. All right. Then I know what happened. All right. So, Kin. All right. I went ahead and continued my lovely day. I got a massage from what's his name? Cliff? Or something like that. I don't think I actually took a note on this one. Kerry, help me out here. What was his name?
Fudge, I forgot to write his name down.
The Machamp.
George.
George was not the Machamp.
Oh, no, Fudge. Not the Machamp, I was thinking of the other one.
Greg
Fudge, I didn't write his
It was
name.
Greg.
Yeah, the other one was Greg.
Yeah. Fudge, what was his name?
You're getting no help from me. I didn't interact with him at all, so I don't remember.
I don't remember because he wasn't meant to be a big character.
No, he wasn't much a big character.
Are you kidding? Machamps
Well-
tend to be pretty big.
Welcome to Tabletop, where the throwaway character winds up becoming, the pet of the party.
I also like it when people think it's a throwaway character and then ends up being plot relevant. That's always funny.
Yeah, it's the ones that are actually plot relevant that wind up not being interacted with at all by the players.
All right. Well, until someone actually remembers his name, I'm going to call him Cleft. And the massage was great, but also painful. And in the midst of it, I accidentally cried out for help, and Hunter's shadows reacted to that. And now there's a Machamp in the hospital. And yeah, no, I'm not feeling all too great about that. But just had to call the night there, and next morning, I showed up at the barracks, got a report of things that happened yesterday in my absence, and went to check on the kids in at the inn, and was about to bring him in and help discuss their punishment for their crimes. That's what happened in Kin's perspective.
I don't think there was much on the day on the overnight night outside of that. Shale was helping out helping out the poor Machamp. Oh, right. While that was going on, because of the reaction to that, Hunter decided it was time to leave again, and I believe Cobalt chased after him and brought him back and was able to talk him into.
Oh.
No. Cobalt
was-
tried making him stop, and then he kept
right.
going, and then so Shade was just following
Shade,
anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that goes on. The night basically quiets down. I believe. I apologize for missing stuff. I'll need back on that. Next day comes. Have a good breakfast. Stuff with the kids. Then Domino shows up. And what is it? What does Domino's have but the frickin' book? You know, the book that was corrupting midnight, which he hands back to him, and the book chains itself to midnight. Outside of that, Domino tells us that he let Sebastian borrow his form, or at least allow him to become his form. This causes worry because, as Shade mentions, he can be. Well, it is not a simple simulacrum of the form. He can basically become Domino. This leads to questions of what the heck's going on from there. I think that's where we left off.
Yeah, Domino went oaf, and then a word I can't say in the first 15 minutes, but you can imagine.
Yeah.
All right, off to you, Kerr.
Sure, are you muted?
Check.
No. I wasn't muted. My mic was unmuted, and when you guys were saying that, it's like, okay, I reached over and clicked it because I'm used to muting myself, so I muted myself when I started talking instead of unmuting myself.
So you
Found
were
we
muted.
need a new meme.
I mean, it's better for the it's better for whenever he forgets for a while, but I'll still count it. It isn't like I'm gonna have too much other opportunity on a short session like this.
Fair enough.
to be fair, it is Kerr. I'm sure you'll have another opportunity. Like right now.
But yes, let us begin.
Yes.
Did you mute yourself when you were about to start talking?
No, I'm here. I was waiting for the talking to finish. As midnight, the book latches onto your wrists, and it goes, "There you are. We've been looking for you."
Midnight shakes his arm. Well,
Yeah,
good,
the
because
chain-
I've been not looking for you at all.
As the chain begins to tighten and the book begins to move slowly closer and closer and closer to you, Midnight.
Oh, come on! I thought I was done with you.
But I'm not done with you, Midnight. We have so much to do.
Your ilk has caused enough problems around here.
But Midnight, wouldn't you like to get rid of a certain someone? A certain Zoark? He did try to blow you up, didn't he?
I mean, yeah, but I could do that on my own.
Is this like an out loud thing it's saying, or is this just in Midnight's mind?
It's talking out loud. The book is actually moving a mouth.
Shade is just going to go, okay, so you, a supernatural thing, are trying to sell your case for taking care of someone who I'm fairly sure is just as supernaturally resistant as I am.
Oh,
That's your point.
no. No. I don't want to. I want to help Midnight so he and your little group can do it.
Your pitch for being useful.
But what do you get out of it?
We get rid of a rival.
Of course.
Okay, a rival as in on the same tangential team sort of sense, or a rival as in someone who's competing for similar things but is unrelated?
Yes.
Very reassuring.
All I can
It's
say,
not
probably not
wrong.
worth. Nah. Not worth the hassle, in my opinion.
And also, there is the constant threat of being burned alive if I even think about using you.
Part of the hassle.
Midnight's managed to ward off your infection so far. I'm sure it'll be fine.
For real?
Why are they doing this to me?
Generous bestowal. Kenku tipped $10. Phenomenal godly powers.
I'm
Okay,
surprised no one
dude.
gets the reference.
I do. Yeah, we're not gonna have we're not going to have godly powers, you know. That is a TPK.
Yes.
Thank you for the tip, Kenku. That is the
Become
first
as
tier of
gods.
the tip goal completed.
It's not like I have much of a choice, but I will fight your influence as I have before.
Who says I'll influence you? I don't want to corrupt you right now, Midnight. I have a bigger fish to fry.
I am just filled with confidence now.
We all want him gone. As the book actually lifts itself and looks over at you, Shade, I think that goes especially for you.
Okay, look. I know that I act explicitly different and
my
don't
God,
do the
Rdyjin.
whole schmoozing thing anymore. But do you really think I don't recognize what you're doing? Like, okay, come on. If you're trying to give a manipulative pitch like that, you know, at least try and make it a little bit non-obvious. By the way, he said, we all in that. So that could just mean that he was trying to do the whole everyone here pitch. He could also mean his entire faction.
Of course. We haven't
Of
seen
course.
much from his people.
Oh, I'm never quite so comfortable as when I'm at least 6 feet under.
By the way, are you... Go.
Good. We all do not like him, and we have put aside our rivalries for this world to dispose of the pest who is going to try to steal our prize from us. I believe the term you have is the enemy of our enemy is our friend.
Okay, so you're
Not
trying to make
in-
a coalition.
No more, no less.
Great.
Oh, we fully intend to devour this world once our mutual foe is dealt with. And you, of course, will attempt to oppose us and fail, but you will try and you will die. But until such time, we are willing to put aside our differences and call what is the term you mortals use?
Truce.
Ceasefire, yes. Ceasefire. We will not prey on your kind, nor will we harm your kind.
You know, I will say, it does kind of at least track that, I don't think demons ever really liked me. And, now that I'm in a world with, you know, powers and might be, let's just say a bit wonkily strong in terms of the not dying again metric. I will say it at least does make sense that the demons really want to get rid of the Sebastian, the evil version of me. I will give them that. That one does make sense.
It does indeed track. Less competition for them. And Sebastian seems like a genuine threat to them as much to us.
Say, are you related to, like, the other book at all?
He hisses. We are eternal foes.
I didn't ask if you hated each other. I asked if you were related in some way.
No. Other than being what your kind would call she kind of pauses. Demon? Such a limited term. So, what more could be expected from mortals?
Alright, now you see, you literally just did the same thing. A demon is a catch-all term of a descriptor. The same way that you just said mortals. You did the same thing that you're complaining about. But, regardless of that... So... How bad is it that me and Sebastian had access to a blue and pink version of you, effectively, that was also some sort of book of spell things?
Extremely bad.
Okay, good, because that happened. I don't have access to it anymore. I don't know where it went. He might have just taken it. It might have moved on. Don't know. I was too busy trying to remake half of my body at the time.
The book kind of glowers at you a little bit.
I mean, not that I ever really looked into it much, but I get the feeling that that book would have been a lot more useful than you are.
I am quite useful in the ways of life, death, and decay and rebirth.
Yeah, too bad you just don't make good kindling like everything you spawn.
He kind of glares.
Look, we can antagonize each other later.
There's
We'll have
always time for
plenty.
antagonizing these things.
We'll have plenty of time for that after we deal with the common
Yes.
enemy.
I don't.
Anyways, I believe I have some tots to take off for their punishment. Midnight, if you end up needing any help or do you be threatened, let me know.
Okay.
Awesome.
And be careful with the book smarts.
Don't worry. I have plenty of chairs.
Hey, we love you, and we just want what's best for you.
I know. Now, Book, can you let go of me? I promise.
No,
Oh, come on.
I cannot take a risk of being separated from you this time.
By the way, how did you get separated the first time? Like, legitimately, you would always teleport back to him.
Issues.
What
fair, I think
sort of
it's
issues?
I don't think he would tell us even if he knew.
Hush, 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 no, wait. He might. What
Flashback to a certain now dead Pokemon sneaking in to Midnight's room, casting a spell over the book he was sought, and then dragging it away. I'm afraid the cannibal is no longer with us.
You're welcome.
Wow, he had that. That's unusual for him. I guess he had that little bit of power to him. That way.
Well, I mean, he was the one kind of casting spells and reanimating people.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
thought
kind
that
of
was
figured that.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
but I
a
thought
huge
that
loss.
I thought that was gifted to him in a way from the original last time he did it. But anyway.
Well, come on. You don't have to be attached to me all the time, do you? It's kind of hard to work when I have a book hanging off my arm.
Then carry me. Carry me like one of your French Pokemon.
Oh my. It don't have to be like that.
Carry me like
Wait.
your carry me like a Gothitelle.
Midnight will hike the book up and hold it, and then begin his day.
Now, if it does start acting up, I have at least 2 things I could do that it would hate.
Can we keep the chair throwing to a minimum?
That depends. Do you want me to do something that it would hate?
Well, what is it? Is it gonna hurt me at all?
I don't think so, but also now I thought of a third, so 3 things I could do that it would hate.
You're not doing the one that involves pain for
Not
me.
for you.
Well, keep those ideas in reserve, anyway. For now, let's just try to move about our day and try to ignore the book that I can't put away, that I have to constantly hold.
Oh, the poor book wants to be babysat. Oh, poor thing.
So
I will ensure nothing happens to midnight.
Mm-hmm.
that implies that you have a certain level of agency.
Did I at any time say that I did not?
Oh, no. It's just more, I consider you dumb for admitting it when other people weren't considering it.
I always think separate entities have agency.
I mean, it's a book. It doesn't exactly have much room for a brain in there.
By the way, Kurt, is Domino still there?
Oh, Domino was watching and eating popcorn.
Yep. To which
Sounds about right.
Shane is going to turn back to Domino. And you. Now, you said borrow. Would you care to say any additional qualifiers or information on that at all?
Well, if you were willing to make a deal, I'd be happy to.
Wait.
And Midnight now has a buckler shield.
The book is a shield.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty invulnerable.
I mean, that depends what the deal is.
What are you willing to pay for the knowledge?
Depends how complete it is.
I'm willing to give you complete knowledge in exchange for something of equal value.
I drop a sky iron coin at his feet and walk off.
What is that? I take this as an insult.
You should. He was giving you a penny for your thoughts.
Oh.
Lamau.
Giving him something he can't touch.
Does he respond at all to the penny for your thoughts joke?
Domino is currently glaring at Ken.
Ken's walking away. He doesn't care.
He's on vacation.
I'm on vacation. You guys can handle this stuff. I've got some thoughts to take into the barracks.
Excuse me, everyone. I have some things I need to take care of, darlings.
But we were in the middle of making a deal.
As he vanishes.
No deal.
Next time he shows up, I'm totally going to make fun of him for running in the middle of a deal.
Well, he was insulted.
Yes, I insult him every time we talk.
Insulted by somebody else other than you.
Yeah, he was insulted by Ken. This time. That stings.
Jill, go
Come
ahead
on,
and
I
pick up the
insulted
coin.
him like at least 3 times already.
What is Shell
Yes, but
going to?
you also use the equivalent of nuclear waste to insult him.
Yeah.
He just picks it up and he sticks it in his bag for the moment.
On one hand, I actually want to have some of that stuff, kind of, but I also don't want it to be seen as any sort of,
Ken has an entire box of that stuff still.
No, Shane was debating the benefits of being able to pull something out in case he comes across Sebastian as Domino, but also the downside of Domino would know that he'd have it on him, and he might lose an argument with Domino. Ugh.
I mean, true. Shade does have this ongoing. I don't need that to deal with you.
Yeah, which is why he was considering it and then didn't ask for any. That is exactly why.
Hey, I'm sure it's going to be fine.
I'm of the opinion, walk quiet and carry a big stick.
Hey, I'm sure everything will be fine. Can you give me a perception roll, please?
Okay. By the way, he does have a sky iron necklace on.
Oh, I know. Don't worry.
Okay. Perception.
It's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure.
Sorry, I was checking something real quick. All right. Real quick. Double checking. Everyone has sky iron on them, correct?
Shade does not.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Shade also does have his
something.
specialty.
Okay, Shade, I need you to make a willpower. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, I have been in World of Darkness mode. I'm sorry. I need you to make a resistance roll for me.
mean, if you want,
Integrity.
I guess I could pull up his World of Darkness sheet, but I mean...
No. This would be integrity.
Alright,
Will this be a
specialty
mental
valid.
or...
Yeah.
Mental
Yeah.
roll.
Alright, specialty valid for
one?
supernatural?
Yes.
Because he does have resisting the supernatural as one. Alright, so that is... Though it's mental, it's still a decent roll because it's integrity and specialty and Lamel. And I'll sell that one because it seems important. Ooh, it almost came back. Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
10 on 12 dice is pretty good. Let's go.
All right. You are fine as it looks like it's starting to snow. Though when the snow touches Brussel, Hunter, Midnight, Shale, or Kin, the snow begins to scream and erupt in white fire before vanishing.
Ah.
Sure. A lot of the... At this point, I'm sure a lot of the original townsfolk have some sky iron.
It's actually extremely rare. It's not easy to get.
Sure, but there was a large order made.
Especially after
Early
the
on.
apocalypse.
Would they be carrying it with them in a place of safety, though?
Don't know.
Is
That's up
anything
to, that's
safe?
up to you.
Is
Is
anywhere
anything
safe
safe?
when Domino exists?
Well, specifically, the town is usually safe because of Bararu.
Yeah, but
Also, Domino hasn't really been causing trouble.
It's been a little bit since Domino's caused trouble, but yeah. Just wondering if perhaps there might also be other pockets around the town where this screaming's being heard.
Well, the scream is coming directly from the snow itself when it touches you guys. To most everything else, though, it looks perfectly normal.
Yeah, Domino's upset. He's throwing a tantrum. Whatever. He'll get over it.
Would Shade be aware that this is? Because I assume that this is like...
Your head
Pretty
felt
much.
really fuzzy for a few seconds before you were able to shake it and clear it.
Okay, yeah. In that case, he's immediately going to, like... He is almost immediately going to go to Bararu.
Bararu is safely in his bakery. So he is not interactive with the snow at all.
Hey, Bararu, do you do any sort of, what's the word? Climate control normally?
Usually I keep things nice and warm.
Could you stop the snow then, if you are able?
He pauses. What snow? As he steps out from his little baking area and looks and goes and just stares. What the hell is that?
Well, I mean, it made my head feel fuzzy the moment it touched me, so I'm just gonna assume it's awful and I went to you.
I'm actually not really sure what that is.
I mean, a spell, just, you know...
I believe it's some kind of enchantment.
Okay, so narrowing it down a little bit. But you can't stop it.
He shakes his head. Outside of my wheelhouse. It doesn't seem to be damaging, though. It's more some type of enchantment, though it doesn't seem to cause harm. I'm not exactly sure what it is, though. There is some type of magic obscuring what it does.
Are you able to see where it's coming from? Like, the origin point?
Above the town. It looks like from the clouds they were enchanted to do this.
Okay, but there's not, like, a central source currently causing this.
He shakes his head.
Question, are the like, just about the barrier, are the clouds inside the barrier?
He nods.
Out of safety, can you make it so that way the barrier is basically on lockdown?
He nods.
Okay, because this is not good. Also, you saying that it's technically harmless does not help at all, because there are so many things you could do to someone that are technically harmless and are awful. Especially with magic.
He nods.
I know I tend to be good against these kinds of things, but, like, do you notice the enchantment on me anywhere, or no, or...
You were able to shake it off, it appears.
And what about one of the other people around, if you look at them?
It's like they're wrapped in a... He kind of pauses and looks taken aback for a few moments. It's almost like they're wrapped in a salty layer.
Domino's feeling salty.
It is the perfect element.
All right, so this might just be Domino, but also, oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Domino did something really dumb. Like I am talking possibly one of the worst things he ever could have done. He might have made a deal with Sebastian that means that Sebastian can take his form and borrow it.
You cut out there for me?
Basically, Shay just went, by the way, Domino did, like, possibly one of the dumbest, worst things he could ever do. He made a deal with Sebastian where he's able to take Domino's form and borrow it for a bit.
Mm.
And
He wouldn't have been
considering
able to
that-
enter here.
Well, he wouldn't have been able to enter. But does he need to if he did it to the clouds? I mean, given what's happening, it is entirely still possible that it is Domino. But also, I'm not going to be trusting that this is just Domino being pissy.
You know, I don't sense any demonic taint to it.
Well, it wouldn't be demonic if he was using Domino's powers to do it. It would just be... It would just feel like the normal stuff. Also, apparently the demons are trying to call a ceasefire between themselves and us in order to try and deal with Sebastian, so... Whatever the hell he's up to right now, like... Normally I'd be a lot more specific about what it is, but, I know for a fact that there were multiple ideas that were had that are in play, so... I don't know which one he's pursuing.
I'll see if any of my contacts can find anything out to help you.
Okay, also, don't... Maybe make sure to be really, discerning, because you were one of the targets for things that he wanted to do things to, so, you know, if you get caught, that'll be bad.
He'll nod his head. I will be careful and as safe as I can.
Cool, because, I kind of don't want him to go around collecting a bunch of superpower bingo cards.
Superpower bingo cards.
That was amusing. So Ken, real quick, where are you off to?
Oh, I was heading towards the barracks, with the kids in tow. You know, Ichi and the other two. I
Okay.
still don't know the names of the other two. Just the one that gave me that's giving me their name, or at least a name. Don't know if it's actually their name.
He
And
is.
the rest.
They are following along.
Cool.
They are not trying to cause trouble anymore.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home. Tony Tins just resubscribed for 11 months.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long for you to make it to the barracks, though.
Tony
Okay.
Tins, thank you so much for that resub and your 11 months of support. Thank you.
Alright, so get to the barracks and find whoever's in charge at the moment, and Who would be in charge right now?
Let's see. It looks like our friendly neighborhood Charmeleon is currently trying to be in charge at the moment.
You mean you mean Fuko?
Yep.
Huh. Hey, Fuko.
He nods. Hey, Ken.
How's it going?
Boring. Been dealing with paperwork so far.
Well, hey, you know what? Sometimes boring's nice. Boring means that we're not actively being attacked or anything. So take the blessings where you can.
He nods. But I've been dealing with paperwork.
Fair enough. I can understand the sentiment of wishing there was something else going on. Anyways, I'm here with the kids, you know, the ones that were causing trouble yesterday.
What do you want to do with them?
Oh, I'm thinking their punishment should be appropriate to the crime. Then they technically didn't do much anything harmful. Just was just mostly an annoyance and nuisance to people around them. I'm thinking a day of community service is appropriate.
He nods. I can see about getting that done.
Cool. And if you
Go for the
can
eyes,
see about
Go for the eyes! Rask!
prioritizing them, helping those that they could have inconvenienced with their antics. So midnight at his inn, and what's his name? Greg at the spa. Or was it George?
It was great.
It was Greg. And Greg at the spa. See if you can prioritize those. Figured they're the ones that the little kids had the greatest chance of inconveniencing with their antics. Give them a chance to be helpful there. Sound good to you guys?
There's
As I
influence.
turn it to the kids and address them.
I'm going to deny that right now, Gimmon. I'm sorry. Oh, that reminds me, do you have any plans for today?
Not much in the way of plans right now. I'm thinking of going to the hospital, checking on the masseuse that got harmed yesterday, and seeing how he's recovering. Aside from that, not really.
You really need to get out more, you know?
And do what?
Well, maybe find someone.
Wow.
Where is Soul right now?
There are lost people. Ken will go find them. Haha.
Did you say that out loud, Ken?
I did say that out loud as I started looking around me.
He tilts his head. Who?
Soul.
He shakes his head. Are they a new refugee that arrived?
No, they've been here longer than I have. Absol, about Yehai, they're the ones who took me in originally, and it's the whole reason. Well, peace.
I can't say I recall anyone.
Of course not. Of course not. When the Fae get petty.
Actions have consequences.
You see about dealing with the kids' sentence. I've got some things to take care of.
You'll nod. I'll make sure that they're taken care of.
Excuse me, I have to go kill someone.
I just imagine just the serene look on Kin's face as just like, massive amounts of holy fire begin to blaze around him.
I turn around, I walk outside, and I call for Domino. Hey, Domino!
As a little zigzagoon appears. Hello, my master sent me in his stead.
Oh, is he chicken to actually look me in the eyes? Where is he?
No, he was worried for his wardrobe.
Sure. Where is he?
I am not at liberty to give that information
He has
away.
taken something from me. Where is he?
I cannot say without a deal being made. That information is valuable.
Perfect. All right. Great. What sort of deal?
Shoot the messenger. Shoot the messenger. Shoot the messenger. I'm sorry. I was just joking. For information that valuable, 1 year of memories.
You know what he can do with his year of memories? He can shove it where the sun don't shine. I'll go find him myself if I have to. Jackass can't take a little insult. Frickin'.
Cut away. As we cut to what looks to be a movie theater, as Sol and Domino are sitting eating popcorn. You see, darling, I told you that he would react this way. And oh, I knew he would be angry. See, I told you it was a good touch that I sent someone else instead. I would hate to ruin my new clothes, darling. I only just had them tailored. You know that
I do, however,
right?
I do, however, pick up the Zigzagoon by the scruff of his neck and start carrying him along with me. I mean, if he's going to take someone from me, I can hold on to someone of his. And you'll be with me if you ever decide to loosen your lips. Now, which way should I start looking? Perhaps the deepest, darkest, most dangerous parts of the wilds. That's a good place to start, don't you think?
Yeah, that's where Hunter's hiding.
No, Hunter is in the town now.
Yeah, he's technically, I think, on top of the administrative building if he hasn't moved where Shade left him.
Yeah.
The deepest,
So
darkest parts.
Oh,
Oh.
true.
Yeah, there is kind of just a oozing shadow on top of the administrative building from him.
Building.
Now, Candy Floss is suggesting some cruel and unusual punishment for the Zigzagoon.
Just taking the shade. That is a good suggestion. Besides, Shade's better at making these sort of deals than me. You are. That is a good idea. Is that something that I would think about? Evens odds. Odds. Yeah. You know what? It is something I would think about. Hey, actually, yeah. Let's see about finding Shade first. Is Shade hard to find right now?
Nah, considering he just publicly, like, you know, went to Bararu, which is one of the more, like, populated areas of the town, like, as himself, so he'd be pretty easy to, like, ask around and find right now.
Right. So I start asking around, figure out where Shade is, and head to him. Hey, Shade!
Yeah, didn't expect to see you so quickly. What's...
There's been a development. So, Domino is petty. Real petty. And he's taking Soul.
He kind of tried to put an enchantment over the entire town.
Yeah. I figured out what the enchantment's supposed to do.
Oh?
Yeah, well, he took Soul and has made most everyone here forget that Soul even existed. This little fella is Domino's
I am his major domo.
Important question, Kerr. Shade is able to remember who Soul is, right?
Yes.
All right.
In that case, you realize your memory of him was a little fuzzy before.
Shade is gonna, like, you know,
yeah,
like, give Kid a look and go, by the way, I'm totally gonna make fun of Domino, considering his power didn't even work on me, and I managed to not forget.
Awesome. I figured if anyone would resist it, it'd be you. Anyways, yeah, this is his little page boy, who he sent in his stead when he wouldn't come to face me himself. This little guy says that if I want to know where Domino is, I need to make a deal. I figure you're probably best to talk deals. And I flop him down in front of Shade. Feet planted on either side of him so he can't really run off.
So, you think you're a little deal maker, are you?
No. I am simply speaking with my master's authority.
But you said you needed to make a deal to give over some information.
Well, yes, I am authorized within reason. I just have to clear everything with my master first.
So what you're saying is you're in contact with him, but he can use you as a patsy.
He nods.
Okay, that makes this a bit more interesting. Oh, by the way, make sure to tell Domino for me that that his powers of forgetting didn't work on me. I'm sure he'll love that.
He can hear everything that I hear.
Oh, in that case, also, Domino, did you really have to run out in the middle of a deal like that demon I dealt with one time? I mean, acting very similar and copying someone else. Domino.
You can almost hear the grinding of teeth.
That was the point, yes. Okay, so let's actually get to the matter at hand. What's the current going rate, and what exactly is Kin asking for?
Oh, nothing much. I just want to know where Domino is.
My master says that will require 1 year of memories.
Domino trying to swindle people already. How much for knowing where Domino is and how to get to him?
6 months of memories.
Now, you see, the thing is that it's not specifying what memories from when of what section of what segment of life. So let's go ahead and get some details down. Would it be, for instance, the last 6 months of memories? Would it be a random 6-month segment of memories of one of our lives? What's what's the specifications here?
Any amount of time and moments in a person's life that would equal 6 months worth of time.
Yeah, of course, Domino gets to choose the memories themselves.
No, he said any amount. So
Any
you get to
amount.
choose.
Well, no, Domino would choose. Domino would choose.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Contiguous or non-contiguous?
Non-contiguous. So you could take an hour from one day, or you could take 1 hour from this day and then wait another 4 hours and then take another hour, or take 2 minutes from this day. It does not have to be one continuous amount of time, though, for a day. It can be any amount of time from any day.
Oh, now that is just such a bad deal.
Mhm.
Because, you see, the
Well,
thing is, what
great.
you could do with that is you could take anything that you want. And, in addition, he could also take part of the memories that would be, for example, why Kin wants to go and find Domino. Which means that even if the deal was made, he could also make Kin forget why he wanted to make the deal in the first place, because it already happened, so that's considered a memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my response when he suggested this deal was that he can shove it up where the sun don't shine.
Why would you want to
I-
shove it in a hole?
I think he knows which hole. And it'd be very painful.
Now, you see, I could always try and interest Domino in a bet and or gamble. He tends to like those.
Domino is not willing to make a bet for this.
Oh, so he runs away in the middle of a deal, sends a patsy, and also doesn't even want to make a bet.
He sounds
Really
kind of
showing-
chicken to me right now.
Yeah, really showing why you're apparently the best there, Domino. I mean, come on.
If someone were as perfect as him, he wouldn't have to have this proxy.
After all, is he admitting that he thinks he's going to lose?
Sounds like it.
Then again, I guess Domino is kind of a loser where I'm involved. I mean, he has yet to get anything over me, really.
He does have a bad track record with you. Might be the smart thing, actually, running away with his tail between his legs.
Actually, important question. Does I know Domino had the whole seashore thing. Did he have any other towns around?
Not at the moment, no.
Hmm.
Because I was going to see if I could also do a little bit of a better gamble to take another town off of his hands, but it seems like he hasn't exactly got anything like that of mine to take. I mean, because even if he's not willing to do a better gamble on this one, well, I mean, there's always other deals, which he's going to lose. Actually,
My master does not appreciate the tone that you are taking.
Oh,
would he
well, he
appreciate
doesn't.
it more if I bring up that technically speaking, he has multiple losses to 2 people, considering me and Seb are a bit separate right now? Would that make him feel better?
No, that would make things worse.
No, we wouldn't want that. Especially when he's not here to do anything about it. Oh no.
I warn you, my master is not going to take these insults lying down.
No, I assume he'll take them lounging, doing nothing like he tends to do.
I was gonna have one thing be the tip goal, but now I'm really thinking of another reason becoming the tip goal because of what you guys are saying. If it gets made,
I mean, and again, what is he really going to do? I mean, if he's going to respond with force to me sassing him a bit, I mean, really, that's just showing that he has thin skin and can't take it. But also, there's the fact that, well, this town-wide enchantment he put down, that didn't work on me either. I don't even have any of that special little iron that negates his powers. And he knows I'd never touch it because I don't need it to deal with him.
I warn you again.
Poke the bear, poke the bear.
My master has been entertained by what you have done. You do not wish for him to not be entertained anymore.
Oh, so he enjoys being a loser and losing to me in bets, then.
Kara, I think you beat your mic. You okay?
Intense internal screaming.
I mean, what did you expect from this, Kerr?
Yeah, but now things are actually going to happen. That things of things, and certain particular things, and
Things.
as Tochemay said, "Poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear."
Well, yes.
When has Shade not poked at Domino at every
You've never seen what happens when you poke the bear.
Hey, I mean, the last thing that Shade said was responding to the Major Domo going, oh, so you're admitting that he likes to lose to me in bets.
And Domino is also working on the other side of the aisle.
And, you said you do have authority to speak for him, that everything you say has his permission. Which means, I guess, he also gave his permission for you to say that. You know, it's a little bit shy of him to not admit that to my face, but I assume that I'll be nice and accept the compliment from a messenger.
No, that is not what was meant.
Oh, then what was meant?
I am simply here as his proxy for any deal making or to relay any information.
And you said that he was amused with what we had done so far. And, well, the only thing I've done to Domino so far is beat him in bets all the time.
I warn you to not continue this fault again. Please.
And what'll you give me if I don't?
I simply ask for my life.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy enough. Here, hold on to this. He can't touch you. If you do.
As he begins to reach for it, his body implodes, and bits of him begin to rain across everybody.
Dirty pool there, Domino.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Domino.
He got to become as gods. Rejoice.
How hard do you think it would be to kill Domino?
Yes.
I mean, you would know that Hunter Shadows can eat Fae. Technically, Hunter's still got a Fae inside that he's eaten.
Now, Domino, if you don't come out and start actually parlaying and making deals about this, I am just going to officially assume that you're just not willing to talk or make deals with me, and chalk it up as another win on my side of the board, leaving you still with 0.
A large door appears in the middle of the splatter zone.
Shade is going to motion towards it, looking at Kin.
All right. Approach the door.
It is a very, very beautiful set of double doors.
Don't worry, there's Tulty.
Yes, there is sign of
Ooh.
salts.
Of course it is.
Cool. Open it.
Kin, when you try to touch the door, your hand goes through it.
Of course.
And you hear, like, little screams as part of the door begins to burn before it regenerates and burns and regenerates.
I pull my paw back and I'm afraid I can't touch it quite yet. Think I should remove the sky iron or?
Well, I mean, if you want to be able to interact with things, yeah, but also, he might have just made it just for me.
Entirely possible.
It seems like it is the feeling you get from it, it's a group invitation. Or challenge. Probably closer to challenge than invitation.
Looks like we got a quest.
Cool.
You poke the bear. Now the bear's going to be poking back.
Hey, you know where Hunter is? Perhaps you should bring him along.
Oh yeah, he's on top of your administrative building.
Cool. I go and find Hunter and... Hey, Hunter.
Are you on the roof or?
I'm
He's-
probably on the ground just below the roof, but I call up to you. Hey, Hunter.
One of the
Okay.
shadows oozing over the side just kind of forms into a kind of sphere with, one of the eyes in the middle looking at you.
Hey, how do you feel about eating another Fae?
A hole opens on the sphere, and an appendage comes out and goes around the hole before going back in.
Yeah, because Domino has taken someone from me. Very important. And I want to kill him. I want his guts.
Hunter is dock-hawking down.
Cool. Thank you. And I lead Hunter back to the door. So,
Are you going to gather the rest of the party?
do we want to gather the rest of the party?
Probably would recommend it.
Fine. I'll go gather everyone else.
You must
Or
gather your party before venturing forth.
Find everyone else for this.
It's
Shale,
a bad
Midnight,
night
and
for a
Brussel.
curse.
Yeah. Hey, Midnight's being a pussy and a bitch, and I need to beat some sense into him. You guys want in?
I think you midnight. I think you had Domino, not Midnight. You just invited everyone to beat up Midnight.
Oops.
Yeah. You said midnight.
No, Domino. Sorry, misspoken. Domino's being a pussy and a bitch, and I need to beat some sense into him.
Sure, why not?
Cool. All right, people gathered.
Sure,
let's-
can I roll for some travel food real quick?
Go for it. Go for it.
Brain. And 3 and 3. 4. What's the crap? No. 3 and 3 and 5. Okay.
Oh, I do also make sure I have my armor on for this.
Yeah, I think I did good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So at least one.
You have made some potato soup.
Okay, that works for a good meal for later.
Ah, Kerr thinks we're going to die. Got it.
Funeral potatoes.
Oh goodness.
Don't worry, it's just potato soup. What could that mean? It's not like you're gonna become as gods. You'll be fine.
Don't worry, we'll get some bereavement Oreos on the way out.
So, anyways, people gathered.
Midnight's still clutching the book because it refuses to let go.
I mean, literally, you could just be in a satchel around your waist, couldn't it? Like,
It's attached to my arm.
so unreasonable. Yeah. Reach for the door again. Still same effect.
Do you have your sky iron on you?
Oh, I'm holding it.
Then your hand will go through it and the door will start to burn.
Yeah.
Shade is just gonna like knock on it.
Shade can touch it. And the doors will swing open to reveal a dark hallway to admit you.
Oh
Oh,
no, a dark hallway. Whatever, Shout starts to walk in.
Shade is able to walk into it.
Experimentally, I tried dropping a little sky iron on the other side.
It falls through the door.
I don't think we're gonna be
Yeah.
allowed to take the sky iron with us.
All right. Take the sky iron off and step inside.
You are able to actually step through when you don't have the sky iron.
Midnight takes off his ring and lays it on the ground and then walks through the portal.
Because he's too much of a bitch to take us on when we have it.
Midnight has an idea
Okay.
for later.
Besides, I don't know if he's actually seen me fight in a while.
Dale will toss his ring in the probably ever-growing pile and follow the others through.
It's just a growing pile of sky iron.
Shade didn't have any to get rid of.
No, Shade didn't. Shade doesn't need it. Shade's more clever than most of us.
And also the last time was not fun at all.
I'm sure it'll be fine. You guys have your rations of potato soup. That means today is already looking good.
Let's sigh.
I mean, hey, it counted. I think it counted a best bonus if I recall that from stuff.
Don't worry, if it's a little bit dark in here, we can always equip our kin flamethrower.
Just remember the book doesn't like holy fire.
Hmm.
Which means I don't like
Okay.
holy fire right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, did you look at what I posted there, Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why he's like, I don't think Domino's seen me fight in a while. He might be a bit tonky. Who needs that crystal anyway?
I'm the only one that Shade's the only one that's really, or Shield's the only one who's been spamming it anyway.
Well, yeah, but
I do have a reinforced evolution stone, but haven't used it yet.
But yeah, no, Shane's just gonna when as people get in, he's just gonna start walking down the hallway.
I think that is where we shall end for the day, as you begin to make your way through the mysterious door.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today for The Last Hope Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, dippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, grabbing some merch over at zgfgaming.store, or by sending a treat through TradeStream. But for now, thank you all so much for joining. Make sure you stay tuned for the first episode of Wild Traditions Scar coming up very soon. And I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.